When you're 13 years old, in a size 16 shoe, growth should be a given. But since the day he was born, Justin Zook has earned every inch. And that's tonight's Dimension. Justin is a remarkable athlete with a unique condition. Here's WCCO's Dave Wildermuth.
If you could build the perfect swimmer, he'd be lean with long arms to pull and long legs to kick. In Justin Zook, you'd have it about half right. His left half.
It's been worth it. At lots of times, I thought, just chop off my leg. I don't really care anymore.
When Dimension introduced you to Justin 6 months ago, he was a champion swimmer on the way to world competition. He was also en route to an even bigger victory, this one in the operating room. And tonight, you'll see the results.
And then we'll get the C-arm set.
Justin was born with a series of birth defects. His right foot was a stub at the end of a leg that would never grow on its own. Every time his left leg grew naturally, doctors would have to literally break his bones and surgically lengthen the right to make it compatible. After 20 operations, it's been stretched more than a foot.
The alternative, if you didn't believe in that, was amputation. And, you know, that was a tough call. You know, that would have been, that dotted line I wasn't ready to sign.
From the time he was a baby, Justin always seemed more comfortable in the water. Eventually, it would replace the physical therapy he absolutely needed but detested. In the process, he was becoming an incredible swimmer. At 8 years old, he was tops in the state for his age. At 10, he did it again. At 12, he was the state champ in the 500 freestyle. And that's all against able-bodied kids.
He sees there isn't a difference. There aren't two different worlds. It's the same world, and everyone accomplishes the same thing, no matter what their body is like.
Last fall in New Zealand, he swam for the United States in the World Disabled Championships. Too fast to swim against kids, Justin competed against adults and finished 5th in the world in the mile. But his parents knew an even bigger milestone was just ahead, Justin's final lengthening surgery.
You know, this isn't like anything else he does. He's not going to give up. At this point, I think he figures, you know, I've gone 80% of the way here. I'm not going to turn around and just say, I quit.
You can see that it was 32 centimeters before, and it's 38 centimeters now. So
Justin's orthopedist, Dr. Mark Dahl, specializes in limb lengthening. He studied with a Russian doctor who pioneered it, and Justin has been his patient since he was 6. X-rays show his legs' dramatic progress, from crooked to straight, short to long. Dr. Dahl has also surgically slowed the growth in Justin's healthy leg to help balance them.
Remember, relax, take it easy.
It's surgery day, and as many times as he's been through it, Justin is panicky. This IV part is the worst.
Is it in?
His dad, Stuart, helps distract him.
You can wiggle this hand if you want. Look up at the sky.
In the OR, holes will be drilled into the bone shell in 3 places. That contraption that looks like scaffolding around his leg helps stabilize it. When Justin's awake, he'll turn a series of bolts, and over weeks, his leg will slowly stretch. And Justin will fill in the space with new bone that his body manufactures.
Okay? Okay, let go of that.
By the afternoon of the surgery, he's home and dreaming about that eventual perfect day.
Getting to come home and actually getting to walk down and be with my friends after school and being able to ride my bike and play basketball and do lots of things I wasn't able to do.
Does it float up at all?
In a few weeks, he's back in a pool. All this time, each turn of those bolts on that metal fixator has been stretching his leg. Back at Dr. Dahl's office, another series of X-rays.
Okay, well, one last shot.
And some remarkable news.
What's your next class? I have, actually...
For the first time in 13 years, Justin's legs are the same length.
I guess I just felt kind of a pride, I guess. It was amazing. I knew that it'd be that way someday, somehow. I'd have to have it like that. As after this, I'm not going to just give up.
In all, Justin's right leg has been lengthened nearly 14 inches. He'll have those pins through his legs until doctors are sure his new bone is as rock solid as their patient's will.
He's got incredible determination. you can look at him at this age and see that he will succeed in whatever he decides to do, and that maybe the things he's gone through are what have given him that part of his personality.
For Dimension, I'm Dave Wildermuth.
Quite a story, and Dr. Dahl also rotated Justin's foot so it faces forward instead of out to the side. And you may have noticed that Justin has a bit of a speech impediment. Doctors say that he was born with an oversized tongue and that too will be corrected over time. Good luck to Justin. Well, next time that
fail to be in